The medieval period was marked by a rich musical culture in Europe, with music serving both religious and secular purposes. Sacred music was predominantly vocal, developed for church services, while secular music was used for entertainment and ceremonies. Music was largely monophonic in its early stages, meaning it had a single melody line, but gradually, polyphony, multiple independent melody lines emerged. Sacred music, Gregorian chant. This is the most famous form of medieval sacred music. Named after Pope Gregory I, it was a form of plainchant, sung a cappella by choirs or monks in churches. Characteristics: sung in Latin, monophonic single melodic line closing parenthesis dot no accompaniment or rhythm, giving it a floating, spiritual quality, used to enhance liturgy and convey religious messages. Organum, the earliest form of polyphony where a second voice was added to the chant at a fixed interval, creating harmony. Secular music, troubadours and trouvères, poets and musicians from France who composed songs about chivalry, love, and adventure. Their music was often accompanied by instruments like the lute, harp, or fiddle. Troubadours were from the south of France and wrote in Occitan, while trouvères were from the north and wrote in Old French. Minnesingers, German counterparts to the troubadours, also singing about love, honor, and noble deeds. Instruments of the period, lute, a plucked string instrument, precursor to the modern guitar. Hurdy-gurdy, a stringed instrument played by turning a crank. Recorder, a woodwind instrument used for both religious and secular music. Drums and percussion, used in secular music, especially for dance. Musical notation. Early medieval music was passed down orally until the invention of neumes, which were the precursors to modern musical notation. As polyphonic music evolved, so did notation systems, allowing for more complex music to be preserved. The influence of the church. The church was the main patron of music during the medieval period. Monasteries were centers of musical development. The Mass was a central form of sacred music, with parts of the liturgy being set to music, for example, Kyrie, Gloria, Sanctus. Late medieval developments. The late medieval period saw the development of more complex polyphony, especially in the works of composers like Guillaume de Machaut. Machaut's Messe de Notre Dame is one of the earliest complete settings of the Mass, featuring intricate polyphony and showing the transition from medieval to Renaissance music. Conclusion. Legacy of medieval music. Medieval music laid the foundation for later Western music traditions, especially in terms of notation, structure, and harmony. The shift from monophony to polyphony during this period was a pivotal development in music history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of medieval music, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on the history of music. Leave a comment below on what musical era you'd like to learn about next.